What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Foxhound Finance, where we break down the markets, analyze key moves, and help you stay ahead of the game using technical analysis. Please understand that I am not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video is financial advice. All right, guys, we're going to jump right in. Rapid fire, very quick update today. We're looking at the core plays. First, we're going to look at SPY, but then we're checking out AMC, RIVN, DOGE, and NIO. Alrighty, FOMC is behind us now. Big nothing burger. They didn't do anything with the rates. They didn't increase them. They didn't decrease them. Okay, everything's staying the same for now. So that's out the way. We don't have really, guys, any other big news. We had the tariffs. We had the ceasefire stuff. We had CPI data, numbers coming in. And also in April, we don't have an FOMC meeting. So everything now going forward, it seems like the runway is clear. Like these can finally start to play out their next wave. And we're going to dive right in. We're going to jump into the SPY right here. Repeat sequence, guys. If you guys are new, make sure to go back in my previous videos where I break down these more in depth. But everybody that's been following along, we know exactly what we've been watching for the last 2 weeks here to 3 weeks. So repeat sequence, August 2024, full 10% reversal essentially there. You got that again here with a 10.5%, I guess, reversal. The price action fell, broke exactly the same way as it did before, and then rebounded off this 549, which I had 552 as the bottom for SPY. This is the candle today. Yesterday, we had the red candle come back down. It did not close above this trend line yesterday or today yet. It just wicked above it. And again, I do believe that we will be consuming this channel again here very soon, right? And I think one thing I wanted to point out and share with you is that when it comes to Wyckoff, one of his theories is that when it's like slow patterns versus fast patterns, right? You can have the same structure, you can have the same pattern, but the speed in which it plays out can be very different, right? So it's interesting, like this had one break and then it started running like within 5 days. This one here, we got like 5 to 6 candles, 7 candles down here or something, but it's the same move, right? So they really were drawing this out right here. Okay, we didn't just get one candle down and then just go. So I'm still not taking the gut punch off the table. You can still get your knife back down to this green line for sure, and then reverse off there. I'm not ruling that out. I'm prepared for it psychologically because I know how these things can go, seeing these setups. But all in all, SPY looked good. Broader market looked like it responded well. We didn't see massive dumping really anywhere, especially in relation to our core plays. So with that being said, let's look at AMC. Guys, descending channel, local area high trend line here. Same thing. Price action has now come down to this very fine point in time presently where we are getting the V-shaped sort of rebound off of this, like low of 282. So we've been pretty much taking a line almost every day. We haven't quite taken the all-time low trend line here, the red line. We were resting exactly on it. And you have Thursday and Friday left now. So there's not much of a range in here, guys. I mean, of course, they could print some really sideways candles in here, but you can tell exactly what's going on with this play and how close it is and how soon it is to breaking out, because like the price action today is only letting you go just to the top of this channel, right? And I just find this interesting. I haven't even touched anything with my setups, but right there, you got the wick up to the trend line, came back down and closed right on the all-time low trend line. Very funny stuff, but that looked great. It's trending in the right direction. Let's just quickly get an update on the 200 EMA right here. It is sitting under $5. So by the end of the week, your 200 EMA is going to be around $4.94. All of our trend lines are here for the taking, as I said in the last video. So it looks extremely good. Not much more to see with AMC. I'm ready for the big channel breakout. And hopefully going into the Friday, Monday, you will see that. That's what I'm thinking. And again, I have my next impulse target move of $20 to $23 range, okay? So again, I break all these plays down more in depth, guys, but I'm trying to give people a quick update so we can just get on with the night, right? So Dogecoin, pretty much a whole candle almost printing right outside of the downward channel right now, inside here. Again, coming down to a fine point. I thought potentially you could get a double bottom, but it looks like this thing wants to go up, at least for now. You can definitely get rejected if they pull the knife move. But either way, guys, this thing's ready to go. Within the week, I don't think you can really stretch this out any further. So I think it's really time to break a lot of these structures. And again, Doge, like I said in my last video, has been doubling every run. And so my target for this one was around 97 cents, I think, on the next run, or minimum 75 cents, its previous all-time high, where we do a sort of a double top test maybe, right? That's what I could see, minimum. But that looks amazing for Doge. NIO, let's look at the weekly structure here. 3-year pattern playing out in the very beginning of its inception, 2018, and then it finally broke from 2020 into 2021 during the whole meme craze. And this thing is repeating an identical setup and pattern. So right here to the right, bigger descending channel, and again 3 years of price action, guys. You just can't make this stuff up. Really to the T right here. 2 touches on the weekly, at least right here in front of me, and you look like you're ready to do this curve-shaped break again that you did similarly over here, right? You curved right up into it, and you have March 21st, which is this Friday, your earnings for NIO. And I do believe you're going to break this channel. I just don't see how much sense it makes to like come back down here again one more time, other than to let your buddies get in the play before it goes. It just looks too close, guys, right now. It looks ready to break. So NIO, I'm very bullish on NIO in this setup, and I do believe we're going to see a break, guys. I think going into next week, end of next week, these things should be out of their channels. Very, very close to it if we don't get sort of the double bump your head on the ceiling down and then go, right? If they don't try to stretch it out, you're pretty much in the position within next week to like break out of these. And when you do break out of your channels, minimum price targets, like I said, you're coming up to the top of the channel, okay? And in any TA book that you read, they will tell you that pretty much the longer price range goes on inside of these setups, you're going to have explosive, massive upside price action. And again, at least minimum to this target up here. Okay. After that, guys, it's pretty much off to the races, and you might get another like maybe consolidation period before eating up these levels potentially, right? It was a 60x move back here. Okay. When it went from $1.19 to 67. Let that sink in. Okay. RIVN, let's check this one out. Let's look at the weekly. On my setups again, guys, amazing. Printing a green candle on the weekly, descending channel structure, all-time low reversal, you're making higher lows. And again, that is signifying that you are going to break this channel, right? You're not having lower highs forming anymore at this point, right? You finally have broken that trend. So this looks good. Again, barring any kind of knife reversal, right, where it comes down. I mean, even still, if they try to knife these down, like look at the weeklies. Like, how could you even knife shit right now? Because you're pretty much saying you're going to break this upward channel that has been respected since May. It just wouldn't make sense to do that at all based on the price action that I've seen today. So for me, it doesn't make sense for that. You break the channel, though, you're coming up to minimum $28. And again, after that, you will, I believe, begin to ascend, right, to the next higher levels after that, right? I don't think we're coming to $28 and you're just crashing down. I don't see that. I think you're going to see this massive melt up where stocks are going to go to new all-time highs or previous all-time highs. Looking at the daily, you got a nice V-shaped kind of cup reversal right here forming. And it's just eating the price action right up. Like candle by candle, this thing looks great. The momentum looks amazing. So for me, I couldn't be more happy with this move. It was not phased by FOMC in the slightest today. None of these plays really were, guys. I expected potentially maybe sideways price action, maybe red candles printing just because they could utilize it that way, right? That could be sort of the excuse, but these look awesome, these setups right now. So not much more to see on RIVN. We already looked at the SPY. Let's finish it off with Unity. Again, weekly setup, twin setup for RIVN. Here's your weekly descending channel. Again, so many of these patterns are painted across the market right now. And that tells me that stocks are ready to start ripping, right? And especially when you're approaching the top of the trend. So here you go inside the price action, all-time low reversal point at 1390 and respecting the trend line here with higher lows forming. And again, this one here, there's a bit more space in there, of course, but look at the moves that you've gotten for Unity here, guys. You get any kind of move like this or any move like this, you're pretty much out of this channel. And you're heading for $57, $58, okay, at the top of this channel. So, guys, they look great today. I can't really complain. I mean, given the nature of what the market had going on today with the news, everything looked great. There's not much more to see here. And again, while this is all going on, this stalling price action, your 200 EMAs are all falling across the board. So the closer they get to the price action, when you do have these breaks, guys, and you break above the 200 EMA, or at least come up to it, like you're gone. Like you're gonna start ascending back up these levels here, right? And these are all waterfall type move setups. So that's just what I see across the board, guys. Today, it was a great day for, it being FOMC, with a lot of uncertainty being painted, and I've seen a lot of bearish narratives out there, which again, it just screamed to me that we're ready to reverse when I saw that, but couldn't be more happy. Not much more else for me to update you guys on. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, like the video, share the video. Trying to bring as many people on this ride that I think is going to be huge going forward. So it'd be great if you guys joined along. And again, I will continue updating you guys with videos going forward. Like I said, Thursday, Friday, we'll have some updates to see where this is going, and then a live stream on Saturday. So that is it for me, guys. I appreciate you guys once again. If you guys have any questions, like I said, just drop a comment. If you have a ticker you want me to look at, drop it in the comment section. And again, I'm more than happy to do that. But right now, I feel very secure in these setups, how they look. I really couldn't be more confident. So, guys, you take care, be safe out there, and good luck with trading for the rest of the week. I will see you tomorrow in another update video. All right.